the greatest achievements in the ancient Egyptian history, has constructed here in Abu Simbel a miracle by all means. It's a great temple of Abu Simbel. This is the biggest cut-out rock temple in the whole world, and the most wonderful one too. It was built to impress the southern enemies of Egypt, but the result was that it impressed the whole world, and it continues to amaze the people who come to visit it every day, every single day, especially during the alignment of the sun in 2 days each year, the 22nd of February and 22nd of October. It amazes us till today. The Hittites were one of the fiercest enemies of Egypt. They imposed constant threats to the Egyptian lands that stretched all the way up north till Jordan. That called for a continuous campaigns led by the pharaohs to submit the locals under Egypt's influence and maintain its power. When the prince of Amoro kingdom in El Kaleb River became an ally to Egypt, Motli, the king of the Hittites, whose eyes was on the same river, became furious and gathered an army to meet the Egyptian influence in Asia. Once Ramses II knew that, he led the great Egyptian army to fight the Hittites, and hence the Battle of Kadesh happened in the 5th year of his reign. Ramses II ordered his victory to be recorded on the walls of all his temples, like Luxor Temple and Karnak Temple and the Ramesseum and Abu Simbel. There isn't a more expressive scene of victory than the one done in Abu Simbel, for we see the king riding proudly his war chariot, while his tamed lion walks beside him, symbolizing his bravery. One of his officers leads 2 rows of captives in front of him. The upper row describes African enemies, while the lower row shows the Nubians, who are less dark than the Africans. One of the scenes relieved on the interior walls of the temple is a row of the fighter princes. It shows how organized they were when each chariot had 2 riders. One holds the bridle of the horse, and the 2 bags of arrows are on his side of the chariot, and the one next to him holds the shield. When they face an enemy, the fighter tied the bridle around his waist to have free hands, and his companion protects them with the shield. Princes were sent from Thebes to Memphis in the north of Egypt to get military training during their infancy and teenage periods, as it was the first capital of the country and retained its important position as a strong city, from which young princes and military leaders graduated, many of which became kings of Egypt.